Hey, sexy monkeys, welcome back to Sky Gene Experience. I'm your host Ben, and today's Monday, and that means Movie Review Monday. And I'm doing a movie review for Meet Joe Black that came out in 1998. And I'm going to tell you guys why it is a fantastically great father and daughter movie.
This one.
He gives a shit.
Fantastic.
So this was really tough deciding between father and daughter movie or falling in love, because like the main part of this is Brad Pitt falling in love with the female, and it's like, but at the end of the day, it's really also the father daughter story, and I think I'm gonna touch more on that today. So the story goes essentially, Death is himself wants to come down to earth and kind of like take a vacation and kind of walk around and see what's up. So he needs a body. So this guy, Brad Pitt, his character gets killed, and Devil comes in, as in Brad Pitt, and walks around for a few days. While he's doing this, him and Anthony Hopkins are. So now he has a body and he's on Earth. So Anthony Hopkins plays this really rich billionaire, and Brad Pitt meets up with him and wants him to show him around, kind of like a butler. Hey, show me around Earth. I want to see Earth. And in doing so, he falls in love with Anthony Hopkins' daughter in this movie.
So you're a one-girl guy.
Yes, I am. That's right.
Right.
Looking for her right now, actually. Who knows? You might be her. Well, don't laugh. I just got into town. I got the new job. Trying to get in this apartment.
It's considered a drama, a fantasy, and a romantic movie.
Why?
Because I like you so much.
And I don't want to examine you.
Don't. Why not?
Because I like you so much.
And it's 3 fucking hours long. Yeah, so like on VHS, it's one of those VHS where you need 2 of it, kind of like Titanic and Braveheart. Yeah, you need 2 of this. Technically, it is actually a sequel to a 1934 movie called Death Takes a Holiday, and that was actually a surprise. I did not know that till the other day. Okay, so what makes this movie really great, starting off in my eyes, is Brad Pitt, Anthony Hopkins. Wow, they look great in this movie today, especially when they're in the tuxedo, but mostly Anthony Hopkins. Dude, he is boss. What a fucking OG, man. He's awesome. And Claire Forlani, dude. She was also on The Rock. She was the daughter of Sean Connery for that like 1-2 scenes. But she did great in this, man. I wish she would have seen a lot more of her down the road, man. But she looked great.
There's something so indescribably sexy about you standing in the middle of a crowd. I could make love to you right here.
But then also, what I love about this movie is just the scenery and the way stuff looks. Like they're at this big, rich mansion, and especially at the end of the movie when they have that birthday party. God damn, that looks dope. I just want to do that one time, just get a tuxedo and just go to those balls. I'm still wearing a hat, but now I'll probably take the hat off. The music, it's a very good orchestra, and the ending really plays home run to it. But like throughout this movie, Anthony Hopkins does like 3 really solid speeches of like a father to a daughter speech, and then he talks to Brad Pitt about his wife that's passed away. And the music, they always hit it like on cue when to put the music in, and every like score theme, it could be a main theme for another movie. It's that good.
Yeah, cold lamb sandwiches. Not as chewy as roast beef, not as boring as chicken. She knew stuff like that. Everything reminds me of her. There isn't a day goes by that I don't think about her. One day she didn't feel well, the next day she was gone.
You have this one scene that I think every boy and girl absolutely would love to be in at one point is fall in love like at first sight type deal. And the whole when they look back at each other just before Brad Pitt's character gets killed and shit, they're looking back and forth, and you're just both like, "Fuck, dude, I wish I could be that one." Or if you have been there, you remember that, and it brings you back to a good point. So it's very universal. But the chemistry, you can see the chemistry between them two. It when you get chemistry in a movie, you can just fucking tell. And this movie is all about the chemistry from Brad Pitt, Claire Forlani, and then Anthony Hopkins with his daughter. And there's even another daughter, is played by Marcy Gay Harden. She's on that movie The Mist. She's that one name that goes fucking crazy. Yeah, she's the second daughter in this movie.
You really are amazing. But why, oh why, Alison, are you doing all this?
I do it because I love you. Because everybody loves you. Mommy, wherever she is, Susan, Quince, all the people you work with, anyone who's ever met you. Oh, Daddy. After all, you've been a wonderful father.
So mostly throughout the middle part of this movie, Brad Pitt is just kind of like just going around, just figuring out what Earth is. He's eating peanut butter, loving peanut butter. And he's walking around New York, just pretty sure they're in New York. It feels like it's New York. But really the third act is when this movie really hits home. So it is 3 hours long. You just got to push through it. And it's not that bad. It's just a very slow pace. But when you get to the third act, what I mean by third act is the birthday party. You'll know when it's third act. That is worth watching this movie for sure, is that whole thing.
It's not what you say about her, it's what you don't say.
Maybe you're not listening.
Oh, yes, I am. There's not an ounce of excitement, not a whisper of a thrill. This relationship has all the passion of a pair of titmice. I want you to get swept away. I want you to levitate. I want you to sing with rapture and dance like a dervish.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, be deliriously happy, or at least leave yourself open to be.
Okay.
But love is passion. Obsession. Someone you can't live without. I say, fall head over heels. Find someone you can love like crazy and who'll love you the same way back. How do you find him? Well, you forget your head and you listen to your heart. I'm not hearing any heart. Because the truth is, honey, there's no sense living your life without this. To make the journey and not fall deeply in love, well, you haven't lived a life at all. But you have to try. Because if you haven't tried, you haven't lived.
At this birthday party, it's like right next to this waterfront. So you have these lighting, not too dark, not too light. And the music of like orchestra playing. It's just, I want to go one time. If someone out there is going to have a party like that, please invite me because I want to fucking go. And I'll totally behave. I'll totally be cool. But then you get these fireworks and it's dope. But it's crazy because like Anthony Hopkins' character, nope, that's a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you. Nope. Well, I guess it's not much of a stretch. I won't spoil all of it, but Anthony Hopkins, he has to he pretty much knows he's gonna die at some point. So at the end of the movie, he has to like say goodbye to his daughters, and like it's a moment where it's like, imagine that today's your last day on Earth, and like today, like you're saying your goodbyes to his people, but they don't know it, and that is crazy to really think about. And Anthony Hopkins, his character, he does it really good. Like it's hard to explain, it really is, but he does it a way where damn, it's tough to watch. But when they walk away, it's dope as fuck with the fireworks, the music, and then Claire, she looks great with that dress. And it ends on a very good note that I will not say what happens, but it's a good twist and it's great. And I can see why this movie is very much a fall in love story, but I still think it's a great father and daughter movie because you learn a lot of lessons of. There's a lot of moments with Anthony Hopkins, the father, talking to his daughters and giving life lessons. And I think you can really learn from this movie because I don't have any kids. I don't have a daughter, but someday I hope I do. And I got a bunch of stuff that I wrote down from this movie that I would love to use someday. And I think a lot of you all can, take something from this movie and learn. So I hope you guys really enjoy this movie. Again, it's 3 hours long. Just you'll get through it, but remember that Act 3 is what you all need to know. So get there. You're going to really enjoy this movie, guys.
How do you know? Because she knows the worst thing about me, and it's okay. What is it? No, it's not one thing. It's just an idea, Joe. It's just, it's like, you know each other's secrets. The deepest, darkest secrets. Deepest, darkest secrets. Yeah, and then you're free. Free. You're free. You're free to love each other completely, totally, just no fear. So there's nothing you don't know about each other, and it's okay.
I gave it for a Sky Jane score 8 out of 10. Yes, I think it's a very solid movie. Just too long. If it was cut down a good 40 minutes, I know there's an edit version out there that's like 2 hours long, but it just need to be cut down a little more. All right, guys, in the comments below, if you guys want to talk about if you guys seen this movie before, if you have not seen this movie before, if you guys actually think this is considered a good father-daughter movie. I totally understand, like I said, about it being a fallen in love story, but this movie touches a lot of themes, and that's the theme I'm going to touch on right now. All right, sexy monkeys, I am out of here. I will see you guys later. Remember, if you go to jail, don't drop the soap.